Why am I not talking? Because I'm just building and relaxing and not really doing much. God damn it. Huh. Trying to figure out why this isn't working. It should be working. At least the cannon didn't go flying this time. That's good news. Try and crank this back up to 180. God fucking damn it. That and a lot of what you're going to hear me when I'm talking is just me cursing at the thing. Let's see. Dink. Dink. Let's just disconnect that one for the moment. Yeah, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck cannons? What the fuck cannon make you go what the fuck? If I hook this back up. Power, fire, outbreak. So what if I do dish? And then I go tink. I deleted my round. There it is. That don't work either. What if I do this and this, will that work? Or just the fact that two of these are firing? Maybe it's just the fact that two spud guns are firing. And if I do that, will this design now work? No. Huh. What if I just... No, because that could cause issues if I put explosives. Huh. So right now I'm working with glitches, so they're not 100% reliable in how they function. And it's out of here. Which is why I was experimenting with this. Now it works. Because why not? So if you've ever seen my original cannons, they actually used the same glitch that I'm using now, just in a lot more complex way. This is stupidly simple, but it works sometimes. Now, what would change if I put these on? Would anything change? Cannon recoiled a bit more. It is notable, but not really an issue. So the idea is this would be the explosive, and then you'd have, I guess, wadding, or whatever you want to call it. That still flew. This is one big cannon barrel, though, unfortunately. Which, if I can do that, make the size of this cannon smaller. Oh, that just fell right out the front of the cannon. That's not good. Same issue. What if I do that? And then that. Would that work? No. I'm trying to find a way to hit that block without taking up so much space. I can't shoot the damn thing. There. 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 Tink, tink, tink. Fire. Tink, 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 tink. Fire. That's working as intended. Hi. So this is what we got so far. Prep. Fire. It's so tiny. It's so cute. I love it. Loading will probably be through here. So what you do is you go load, 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 prep, fire, which I don't have a fire button anymore. So the problem is these two things right here need to be able to move and rotate. Can you make a tornado? Like what? Like actual like spinning destructive tornado? Like a Beyblade? I can make a Beyblade. That'd be pretty easy, but not the intent of this video, unfortunately, or this stream. Torpedo. I had a version of these style. Oh, it's way back here. Had a version of these cannons that you could load a torpedo into, or I guess to say a missile. It'd fire, and shortly after it fired, the thruster would take over and go across the sky. There's a lot of shells on the ground, but it was really inaccurate, and once it got out of the cannon barrel and it turned on its engines, it was really unpredictable. Torpedoes wouldn't really be hard, it'd just kind of be... Well, it depends on if you're wanting them to float. If you want them to float, they'd be a bit harder, because then you need mods, and unless you do hover, in which case that'd be a pain. Forgot to paint these. Like, if I just do. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dink. Usually do something like this and just have stand-in explosive warhead on the front, and there's your torpedo. In mod, the one con used in mod, the water mod. I don't use the water mod. Well, I tried to and it didn't work at all for me. Let me actually look that up. Airplanes, beach volleyball, logging, homing missile, rowing boat, I'm not seeing torpedo. I see jet ski. I'm not seeing a torpedo. Probably because I have links disabled, I do believe. But I don't work with the water mod, and I don't really like copying things other people do. And I know some people might point out, like the AI planner recently did, and actually I wasn't intending to copy Khan. I was intending to make a suggestion, but I ended up making a fucking video out of it. So what difference does that make? Okay. Tink, tink, tink. Also, I forgot to put these here. I'm just trying to make sure this is reliable. It's powerful, that's for sure. It was the water buoyancy mod. I'm still not seeing it on his channel. I see homing missiles, potato internet, a few other things. Yes, I'm aware of the buoyancy mod. I have used it, tried to use it, and it didn't work for me. I got frustrated and decided just, you know what, screw it. And I've been building cannons and tanks and other such weaponry since. I have been doing planes as well, but I haven't been working with boats just because the mod has not been working well for me. This cannon is so tiny. It's actually quite big, like the barrel. But other than that, this thing is small. Let's just throw this onto a chassis. That cannon's gonna be an issue. That spud gun down there. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put the spud gun out the top. I have no intent to use the buoyancy mod at the moment. Like, I don't need it. Not for tanks, which is what I've been doing mostly. So now, if I still go tink, tink, tink. Yeah. Woohoo. WTF Cannon Mark II, because I think I already have one saved. Yeah, the AI planes. Whee. But you could use it for warships. Actually, that's what I was trying to make. If I have warship, did I name it? I think I named it a battleship. Yeah. I was trying to make this using the buoyancy mod. After that didn't work, I said screw it, and this became this. Anyway, right now I'm building tanks. Yeah. Okay, I've got to hook a turret up to this. Which is going to be slightly problematic because of just how big and bulky this thing is. Right there seems to be right about good. And these two swing arms in the back are going to need a bit of room to move. So, I can use a 3-wide seat there. And that sticks out one block. So, right about there. It's not as big a turret as I was expecting. Did you use the part to make it float? Yes. The problem wasn't that it wouldn't float, it was the problem that it just became a trampoline and kept flying out of the water. Then come crashing down and fly up even higher next time. Now, my name is Jeff. Did you use the drag blocks? Yes, I did. I used like 4 or 5 of the things and it still didn't do anything to me. Tried 1, I tried 2, I tried 5 and nothing worked. So I got tired of... That works. This is going to be a really big turret. Maybe I can actually put some of this below. No, because the gun itself is just this fucking big. Oh well, it happens to me too. I'm trying to find a way to fix it. This thing is... I just want to build... For some reason, I just want to build a KV2 out of this. Because it's just big derp gun. And my channel have a shout out in your next vid. People have asked for shout outs before. I don't do them in videos. I don't mind doing them in streams. But I don't do them in videos. Sorry. But nah. And you will be right here. KV2. There's a KV2 with this big ass derp gun. Let me look up a KV2 real quick. KV2. Images. That works. Yeah, just put you. Where do we want to grab this image from? You. Save image. It's 2 fucking 40 already. I think that saved it to here more than likely. Here. Save image. Ah, that's why. KV2, save you to this folder. There it is. Nope, not what I meant to do. Up here. Here we go. Do 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 do. Add image. Okay. Browse. There we go. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Have you used the intelligence mod yet? Yes. Yes, I've used that mod. How do you make your own server? What do you mean, your own server? Because I know a lot of people misunderstand what a server actually is. And I made the AI fighter planes last episode, like last Scrap Mechanic episode, I think, using that mod. When you say, how do you make your own server? If you're thinking like a gaming server, that's technically not what a server is, but most people think so. It's basically a computer, a server and a computer. Yeah. Basically I took a base already made model and then added and removed stuff as I needed it. Like mine's got a, it's HP Proliant DL360 Generation 7, which is what I currently have. You you don't have to have a server, it just hosts from your computer. No, they're not. What most people consider to be call a server is not a server, it's technically called a host. However, it's depends on what you go with. You want to go with technical jargon or not, or how do you make one? For Scrap Mechanic, you don't need one. And other games, if you go to like their website, often where you down like their actual website, you can find hosting software designed specifically for their game, like Minecraft and such have dedicated hosting software. Actually, now that I think about it, this is the one that needs to come in one. Because of this weird cannon that has to be on top for the actual firing piece. But how do you do it for Scrap Mechanic? How do other people join? They just join you through your Steam account. There is no server, it just hosts from your actual game. Okay. I'm not gonna make an exact replica of the KV2, by the way. I'm just gonna put like a lounge back here because there's nothing fucking else to go back here. Making this turret unnecessarily heavy. Okay, this is... Your computer is the server. Ammo that goes back there. But there is no need for ammo. Also, having live ammo in the tank is stupid because you can just build the ammo straight into the gun. Like the time it'd take you to come back here, cut it off, weld, you could just go. And you don't have high explosive ammo back here that can be hit and cause detonation. Fire. Ah, shit. Need to put this onto a sturdier foundation. Can't get out that way. You rot. Do I have a Minecraft server? I did. I don't know if I technically still do. I can check real quick. It was a private server that me and a few friends played on. Oh, I'm not gonna log in right now. But yeah, I used to. Let's see. Don't need any of this. That's fine. That's fine, I think, yeah. Oh, can you release it to the public? First off, it should be going down sometime this year. That and no one plays. If I'm gonna do a public Minecraft server, I'm actually gonna make it. You can make the barrel. Can you make the barrel and aim up and down? Actually, it already is set up to do that. That's what these bearings over here are for. I just had to hook up the controllers and stuff. So, plus one loop, minus one loop, button, and then button. Oh, these need to go. There we go, now we're aiming up. It's not my first time building a tank. What is grabbing? That is grabbing. No? I'm still gonna do this just in case. But something else is grabbing. I think it's on the barrel itself. But from here I can load aim fire. And then something is grabbing. I think it's a barrel. Nope, the fucking barrel's sideways. Let's go tink. Because these little half blocks have really wonky collision. If it's the ground, it should be able to power through the ground, just because how powerful bearings are. Speaking of, I need to also delete these. Can I get on? I can't get on that side. I'm just gonna have to tear the wall off. Luckily, there's nothing important over here. There we go. That should fix our collision issues. Something's still grabbing. What is it? Maybe it is the ground. Is it? Let's see. Let's put this up on stilts real quick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Maybe it was the ground. Maybe it's just because the turret itself is so heavy it couldn't pick up the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to tilt now. I know where that went. I give you the IP for my server. I don't care. And that's an issue. When the gun rotates, god damn it. I'm just curious of how far this goes. So that's able to rotate completely. Well, this isn't a big issue. I could just cut this out. And cut it out over here. Because these don't swing out that far. See? Problem now is that when we shoot, we have a hell of a lot of recoil, which I can't even see where this fucking round's going. I was gonna say, please don't tell me they're just falling out of the barrel. At least we're going somewhere. I'm really happy. Let's see real quick. The mod pack. Get the mod pack and put one block seat in it. No, I do not use the mod pack. I do not like the mod pack. It has way too many items. Way too many items. Let's see. 3, 2, 3. Also, it makes the tank look weird. Need to make the inside of the tank a little bit hollow so the gun can fit when it is pushing. Yeah, I know. Main battle tank. Let's go for the Mark 6. The Mark 6 is horrible. I hate the Mark 6 actually. I haven't shown the Mark 6 yet in the video. So, here you go, you get a sneak peek. Ta-da, there's like actual area down here where the actual turret rotates. And then the gun goes when it aims down. Right about here is its max. And this uses one of these rounds. Ta-da! That's the Mark 6. So, not exactly my first rodeo making tanks. Can you do that with the KV2? With this thing? Yeah. Yeah. I actually gotta hollow this out. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna sit because that's gonna be an issue. I'm actually trying to do that now. I'm trying to make the basket as we speak. One, two, 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 two. which means this needs to come out one more. So does all of this. Chink. Chink, chink. 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 Next time, can you make a bunker with a machine gun? What do you mean? Like an actual war bunker? Sub to Badger Gaming. Okay. Good for you. Let's see. And then tink. Oh, der. And I want to do. A bunker. Let me see something. Close this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why the hell am I deleting shit I need? There we go. One, two, three, four. My chair should be able to fit right here. Gotta click you. That should be fine, maybe, sorta, not, maybe. Let's see. Actually, it should be well below this now. That's actually quite perfect if I can get the chart to rotate on that point. Keyword if. Ah, shut up. Yeah. Also, by the way, I do not do sub for sub, if that's what you're implying. Wait, show I'm playing fucking squad. Scrap mechanic. There we go. Buttons. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. The fuck? It's like half the reason I just redid you. Maybe one day you can make the KV6. Okay, please, I'm curious. Do you think the KV6 actually exists? Was an actual prototype. Do you believe that or not? Bye. Do you believe the KV6 was an actual prototype? No, we did not get me. So somebody took a bunch of what was it? A bunch of tank models and put together and made the whole KV6, which then went on to become a meme. No, my seat will not work here because of that. How about here? Oh, I'm gonna crank this up to max height real quick and just see how far this thing can fly. Let's see. Right about there. Okay, this is its max aim up right now. Fire! Nope, shit, don't have my actual fire button connected. That'd be helpful. Fire! Which actually, let me go like that. It does smack my seat slightly. But honestly, we shouldn't be aiming that high that often. Back's fine. The front armor is probably going to need a bit more. I might extend the gun just so it looks better. It shouldn't affect its performance at all. Excuse me. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to replace this just to lighten the gun a little bit. Because this does not need to be steel. That down there doesn't either, but... There we go. Lighten the gun just a tad. And then I also want to go in there and... Can I drop down? Yeah, I can drop down. I just have to cut a hole. Wee dunk. There. 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 And... for shits and giggles. Fire. Just fire. I keep forgetting to undo the thing, and I'll probably have to add logic so I don't have to do that. Oh, dud? Okay. Fuck yeah. Fuck the derp cannon, this is my cannon now. I need to add some logic here. Which I guess is a good excuse to have this big back turret. You know, it's not going to be the most armored thing. Speaking of armor, I actually need to seal this up because that's kind of pointless right now. Because we're going to be aiming from here. Anyway. Also want to see if I can stop that jerking by welding a point right there. So first things first, I need to actually finish that logic which I just said I was going to put in. Also need to make some sort of step so I can actually get up on this fucking thing. Let's put this out here because I'm going to have to build that later anyway. I actually need to cover this up because I don't want to fall. Or and then an XOR nor or logic timer. It's supposed to be an XOR. You come over here, and then turn you into a button. When button is pressed, do this, do that, and when that button press, wait timer, and reset. So I should be able to just go tink, tink, tink. I could just hook this up to one button, couldn't I? Yeah, let's hook this up to one button. So fire. Means we don't need, actually we kind of do need that. Or black. So hitting the 5 button. The hell? Hitting 5. It's this. which turns this on after timer. This goes to this, and after timer fires, and after second timer, reset system. Reset system. So tink, tink, tink. And aim. There's target fire. I don't like that delay. I really don't like that delay. So instead I'm gonna go with aha. So that's the logic done. Now I can work on the sights. I want to use this. I need to use this. So what if I do... Wait, that wouldn't work. Huh. Piston. Fuck, I deleted the thing I needed. Bearing. Block. Bearing. One of these. One of these. Came over to controller. Piston 1. Thing 45. Wrong 45. Are you building a look? You are building a look? Periscope? Building a periscope. Actually, I want to have these on their own bearing. I mean lock. No. This is, aiming reticle, essentially. And then need one of these. One of these. And 145. 7. Which, that isn't gonna work. However, from here it should. Piston. Steel. Bearing. This. This. Connected to a controller. $45. 1. Yeah. Show. And I go 7. Now I want something like this so that I at least feel like I have some sort of protection in front of my face rather than just having there we go. also think this blocks my view too much. That's unfortunate. We're gonna go with this. Can you make the amber go up and down if the barrel goes up and down with it? Yes, yes, I can. But that may cause problems. It's not that simple, unfortunately. I goofed. Ah, damn it. So, +1, -1, 145. Did you know with you could add to Q, Alt Q, yeah, I know. I just never use it. And that is my first issue right there. Huh. Uh, da, da, uh. Let's see. So say right now I want to hit the base of that tree. How accurate is this sight? I want to hit the base of that tree. Alright, I'm aimed up. Fire. It aims a little bit low. It's not that bad. Okay, so let's say I want... One moment, I'm going to have to stop. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Do-do-do-do. So let's just... Let's grab you. Grab you. Let's put one up here. Let's load one in. Load. Let's aim this up. I know this is going to be way too high. According to this, we should be hitting somewhere right about there. But I know that's way too high. Yeah. Hi, Dion. Let's go. Tink, tink, tink. Load. And fire. still way too high. So what if I did as a physical limiter? Oh great, I built that off to the wrong side. There we go. Now I've got that somewhat in my way, but if I hit 7... and if I aim... that's breaking shit. What is wrong with you, Cannon? Let's just breach you over here. I think it's right here, yeah. Trying to weight or reduce some of the weight on this. It's not even that, it's a fucking sight. It's causing all these issues. I don't think I'm going to be using a piston. I'm going to have to use a double bearing design, multi-bearing design. Let's go here. So, what is it? 1 needs to be 45, 15, 30, 15. Which is way too low. 9, 18, 9. Closer. 7, 14, 7. Looks about right. According to this. That broke immediately. Okay. This no longer does that. I'm gonna have to completely cut this in exchange for a slight delay when firing. So what's gonna happen is I gotta figure out why this is glitching so bad. Aimed up, fire. Because you are directly connected to you. That's why. Now this can go. God, why the fuck are you not working now? So 7, 6. That's way too high at this close range. All these bearings connected are breaking shit. Excuse me. No, but literally, like, why the fuck is this thing glitching? There's nothing to glitch. I turned that off, then I got rid of my sight. Let's see. Let's see. I honestly think I'm just fine with the normal fucking site. And then I can do retrofit a whatchamacallit onto it. Close. Really close. What if you just make a scope that goes onto bearings up and down along with the barrel? I just did that. But that causes the barrel to glitch out really bad. Wait. What was I just about to do? Which was I just about to do? So I'm gonna aim as if I'm gonna aim until I hit, and then I'll adjust the sight to that. Right there, that hit. Basically what I'm saying is attached to the tank, not the barrel. Yeah, I know. That looks great. So if I use the same system, can I hit that or will I overshoot it? I think I'm gonna hit it. Oh yeah! I'm happy with this. Let's see. I'd probably go up a little bit by one. Let's see, right there I should hit. Let's go up one or two more. Actually, let's go up a couple more. I'll probably make a sight like that when I actually like put range finding on my tanks. But until I have range finding, there's no reason to have such a complex sight. Especially if something like this works. This works great for short, medium range. Oh, it'd help if I actually built the round. I didn't build the entire round. So it's slightly off. I might actually bring it down. A little bit. This is set to medium range, so that's medium range. So that's short range, so I actually need to aim a little bit low. That should be good. Help if I actually finish the round. There we go. That hit. And that hit. So the sight works. Works quite well. It's set to medium range, which isn't, well, medium far, I'd say. Which actually is good. Short range, I just have to lowball it when I'm aiming, which I'm not upset with. Now I have to actually put the tank on the bottom of this. But I do want to have range finding systems on later tanks. That is an ultimate goal with really nice scopes. That's kind of the ultimate package there. If you can get a good gun, a good scope, and a good range finding system, things like armor and movement aren't as useful, because if you can hit someone from across the map, then they really can't do much if they don't have those systems in place. I guess there's counters to everything, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So there's your KV2 inspired tank right there. Just add some decorative bits. I know someone's gonna say, why not use angles? The angles have weird collision. I'm just gonna use these rounded ones because I know these have good collision on them. Or at least parts that have to make contact. But for parts that are purely decoration, then I don't care. Right now there's just a door at the back of the turret. That may stay actually, but I'm not sure. I do know I need a step to get up here, so I'm gonna build one real quick. It's 4 fucking o'clock. Holy shit. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for 2 hours. Damn. Because there's such a big gun, this turret's so spacious as a result. And then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to go right here. So I'm moved a little bit. Let's aim up my sight. It's having a hard time. It's chugging along though. And right there. That was a hit. I know this is going to be an extremely low ball shot just because of how close it is. That was a hit. We have a semi-functional aiming reticle in here. I can probably close this hatch up. Especially if I'm going to be using that door in the back. I might get rid of the door. So real quick, I'm going to finish this tank later and do all like the driving and all that systems to it. That is too high. Way too high for me to try and aim. Actually, let's just go to fucking open field. You come at me. We're going to go over this way. We're going to put down some targets and we're going to try and hit them. That's what we're going to try and do. Which it looks like this thing's over here. There's fucking shells over this way. So, put this down here. Let's put a target here. Put one here. I might have to move the tank just because of the angle these targets are going to be at. There. I'm going to put my tank somewhere up there. Actually, no. Yeah, I can probably hit these. Hit all these. I have to rotate my tank though. So we're gonna sit, I was gonna say there, but there's a tree there. Sit right here. Go ahead and load a shell. And that's about medium distance, so we should be able to aim right on top of it. Alright, we got our shell loaded. Zoom out, fire. I think that was a bad shot. I don't think it was the tank's aiming system's fault. Turret's wanting to rotate because we're on a hill. That was a bad shot as well. Okay, first things first, I'm going to take this off the slant, because if not, we're going to have to play with the turret a lot to get it to... There we go. Gun, why the hell are you bouncing again? fuck? Cannon's fucking glitching, which is causing the whole thing to not fucking work, cause fuck me. I'm running out of time for this stream and I can't have things breaking. I guess I could make this gun's barrel out of concrete, considering this barrel is not necessary for the function. It's a matter of weight. So if I go... Oh, I could just not have the barrel at all in that area. Fuck. That's too far out. Okay. 2, 4. Five is not connected to anything. You go to that. Doesn't surprise me that I aim there. So this is above my actual sight line, which explains why I'm having trouble hitting it. Why the fuck is my cannon not working? Like, literally, why the fuck is my cannon? It works 1 second, it doesn't work the fucking next. Just because I have so many damn rounds in this world? Exit. New game. Okay, this big back turret's gotta go. At least a big chunk of it is. Of course. I'm just gonna real quick use this as a mortar. The reason I'll drop, it's because it is heavy. That sentence made no sense, by the way. Maybe when I'm done? Not right now. I also need to lighten that part of the barrel. Part of me thinks this looks really stupid with this short of a barrel. And part of me just wants to like do something like this to it. Just for shits and giggles. Oh shit, that won't work. So what do you think about that on the end of the gun? It'd make me a lot easier to spot if I was actually using this in a war battle thing. I think I kind of like it. So let's try and hit. What do we want to try and hit? It's not way too far away. Let's try and hit that base of that tree over there. Go right about there. Yeah! Fucking direct hit. Well, not direct hit, I hit bounced off the ground, but right at the base, I hit right at the base. Like right just before it. I'm really happy with this. This is absolutely stupid, but I love it. I'll put these back on. Once I get the camo, that muzzle flash little dissipator thingamabobber will look a lot better. Looks so cartoon-like. Anyway. KV 2.1. But I am gonna end the stream here in a second. I do want to just shoot this thing some more because I fucking love this actually. Here we go. Why the hell can't I place it? I can't place things on these launch pads? Question mark? In the world? Okay. Screw you too, apparently. Okay. Let's rotate you. And let's hit that log. Oh, I'm already good. Fire. A little short. Readjust. Hit. What is it? Fucking, it's a Russian tank. Russian. The KV2, is that it? No, it's not it. It's not the gun I'm thinking of. I think it's the right tank, just the wrong gun. Wait, Storm Tiger? Is that what you just called it? Called it a Storm Tiger? Yeah. I see a Storm Tiger. I see what you're saying. Actually, the one without the muzzle flash, yeah, there's another. Here it is. ISU 152. Just the cannon on it just reminds me of the ISU 152 just because that weird flash hider I put on there. That doesn't do anything. Let's see. Let's hit that bush out there. That one's sitting right in my crosshairs. So we're gonna aim right at it. It's a good distance away, so we're gonna aim a little bit above it. About there should be. That might be a bit too far. Fire. Yep, too far was right. And I'll call that a hit, because that was actually where I was aiming. I was aiming halfway up the tree. I wasn't trying to hit the base. Let's aim for that silo. Let's try and hit the middle of that silo. And my cannon's starting to glitch, which means it's not going to work anymore. Will it reset if I just put a block down? Which, no it won't, because I've been putting blocks down. Bullet drop is high. Oh my god! Did you fucking see that? Just because how big the fucking barrel was on the Storm Tiger. Because it was a rocket propelled rather than just a normal bullet drop. The main battle tank Mark 6. I don't mean to delete the wheel. Let's move you out of the way because I think you're lagging. So this is the 6. So let's get in here. Drive forward a little bit. See how bad the bullet drop is for this gun. So this is a smaller round. And that's the bullet drop. But with the other one, the KV2 lookalike, I actually have a much larger round. So if I try and fire this, which is what the KV2 lookalike is shooting, you only get that range out of it. So that gun right there on the other, that KV2 looking thing has a gun about twice as powerful as the Mark 6 has. And the KV2 actually is shooting a much larger round and has a better sight system. And the only downside to this is just how big it is. Also, this gun right here, the few issues, I can't really fire a toilet out of either of these. Toilets are 3x3, these guns are 2x2. Actually, I think the toilet's a 4x4. Holy shit, it's like 4:30. I've really got to go here shortly. But the big issue with this is with all these pistons, this thing lags, and if I get hit in these pistons, my gun's destroyed. I can't do anything. This one, the entire gun mechanism is inside the turret. So, this whole barrel is nothing. You can destroy this and it won't damage the gun at all. It won't damage accuracy, won't damage fire rate, won't damage anything. This whole barrel is just for looks. The barrel doesn't really do anything in this gun. It's just there for looks and there for balancing the actual weapon. And the whole firing mechanism is way back here. So fire a gas engine. I can't fire it out of the other one, but I can fire them out of this. Yep, I already have one, actually. Let's fire a gas engine with a wadding on the back. Wait, what? Why the fuck can I do that? That's bullshit. Okay, I guess I'll fire this with a gas engine on the back. Cause fuck you. Aim up. Let's try and hit that tank again. If I can see it. I can't see it. Oh well. Fire. Gas engine's really heavy. Look at that ricochet, though. Okay, when the Mark 6 was shooting, it barely made it to that divot. Okay. Alright, when the Mark 6 was shooting the heavy round, it barely made it to that divot. Look how angled his barrel is. Look how angled mine is. So, first off, his trajectory is much higher than mine. And I'm still getting twice the range. Because I hit that white thing. He couldn't even get close to it. This cannon is fucking OP, yes. Let's just, this has got to be the last thing I do. Got to be the last thing, because I have got to fucking go. Let's just put this at max height and shoot it. And, that's max height right there. I'm actually starting to smack this. Let's aim in the generally same direction. Max fire. And it's outside the render distance. Oh, which is a good thing because the cannon's breaking now. If I fire the cannon dry, that seems to fix it. And I actually, if I look at this, I could go up to 360, yet I only have it at 330. So the cannon technically can go a little bit more powerful. So KV 2.2. Alright, I've got to go. I've really got to go. Stop streaming. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sticking around. Until next time.